What's up, what's up? Well, I'm having to do this fucking video from my phone because I'm assuming it's the same fucking bitch that did it the other night. But somebody reported me again for community guidelines, which is so fucking bullshit. Like, they shouldn't let somebody just, like, willy-nilly fucking report somebody. Like, I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't understand. Like, if the person reported me, which the one from yesterday obviously came back that it was bullshit, and it the video was uploaded. If that person falsely reported it that time, why would you allow them to report it again? Like, obviously they're a fucking hater and they're just fucking reporting it just to be a bitch. Like, you should like take away their fucking reporting rights or something. I mean, it shouldn't be that fucking difficult to do, I would think. I mean, I don't know fucking YouTube policies or, I mean, developer coding or anything, but I'm sure it should be pretty easy to do. Stupid. I mean, the whole thing is just fucking retarded. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't even... Well, I had 2 people. This morning's video had 2 viewers through the whole duration of my car ride. It was like 37 minutes or something. But, like, I just don't understand. Like, it's mind-boggling to me. I'm just talking. Like, it's nothing too exciting. So, I get it. If you aren't interested and it's boring to you, cool, cute, awesome. That's the great thing about the internet. Like, there's lots of things out there, and if I'm not your cup of tea and you're not interested, you think I'm boring or whatever the fuck your excuse is or reason, keep it moving. Don't be fucking reporting people for no fucking reason. Like, it's stupid. Now, because this random person reported me, I didn't worry about it this morning, because before I even got up this morning, I had already gotten the result from my repeal of the damn stupid complaint, the strike or whatever. So I'd already gotten my rights back. I didn't know that they took away my fucking live access, so that's why I'm doing it on my phone right now. Well, I'm doing it on my phone all the time, but I'm not doing directly into YouTube, so I'm gonna have to fucking record this and then upload it whenever I get home, which is an extra step that is just bullshit that I shouldn't have to do. It's stupid. God, I don't understand people. I really just don't. Just so much effort, you know, to hate on people. Oh my God, that was scary. Ooh. People were like stopped on the fucking service road for no reason. Whew, scared me. But anyways, so other than that, my day was good, I guess. I mean, just work. Same old bullshit, different day. You know? People are fucking crazy drivers in Dallas. Like, insane. That's another reason why I need to move out to Dallas, so I don't have to be on the highway all the time, so I can get the fuck away from these crazy people. I just can't do it. Like, everybody's just so fucking crazy. I can't do it. It's dangerous. It's like life-threatening. How bad the traffic is, and how crazy the drivers are. Oh, and since this angle is just not the cutest, I'm on my way to pick up my prescription right now, and then whenever I get there, I'm going to go to Walmart to get a phone holder, car phone, car, whatever. You got what I'm saying. Something to hold my phone up here on the dash so that at least it can be like semi-eye level. I think that would be better. Yeah, I could use that, but I mean, I got a GoPro and it's got a attachment thing, but like, again, that's another step that I just don't want to do it. Like, I just want I mean, this is not my job. It's not like a big deal. It's not, I'm not trying to be a fucking YouTube star or anything. I'm just bored driving, and so boom, done. But if I had the GoPro, I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to go live, and that's really what I want to do. So that it's over and done with. Like when I get home, boom, done. It posts, over it. I ain't gotta worry about it. See, that's the other thing. Like, I would do videos more often, but I don't ever do anything half-assed. So I would like have to edit it and like make sure I don't look too atrocious, but like at least when it's live, I ain't gotta worry about it. Like, you take it for what it is. Take me for what I am. Like, I'm not fucking perfectly articulate all the time. I'm not perfect in any way. But so it kind of takes off the pressure to make it perfect or make it better, since I know it's going to be live. Kind of sucks that this one's not, but it'll be repealed. I mean, because there's no basis to the fucking claim. So, and if you read the guidelines, it's just like you can't do spam, you can't try to direct people to other websites, you can't like try to get people to get off of YouTube, which that doesn't make sense. Like, especially because the one they reported, no wait, that was this morning. This morning it had 2 people. But the first time that they reported it was last night's video. And I actually had somebody watch it actively the whole time. Well, I don't think it was the whole time, but I mean, it was like 30 minutes. And he was like asking questions and like talking back and forth. Like, so you can't say that I was trying to get people off of YouTube, considering I was interacting with somebody through YouTube. So that can't be the basis for the claim. So I don't know. I don't know what I honestly don't know what it could be. I mean, I'm just talking. It's just a blog. Like, it's not anything serious. Just don't get on. And you should be able, like, you should have to, like, describe to the person what you did wrong or what they did wrong. And they should get that. Like, a couple sentences at least, at the bare minimum. You can't just be like, oh, they violated community standards. Bitch, do you even know where those motherfucking standards are? Are you just hating on people? Because you might be. Especially because if it's just like a click of a button. It's stupid. And obviously it fucking has lots of weight to it, considering I can't even go live now. Like, it blocked me from it, which is bullshit. I mean, even if it does that normally, it should be on my account that this same situation has already happened and it was alleviated. So it should at least like pin a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. The whole situation of being blocked. Like, so even if you get one strike, you're gonna like, is one strike you're out? Does that make a lot of sense? Is that how baseball works all of a sudden? Annoying. But anyways, so let's see what else. So I was thinking that, you know, I've always thought of, well, I've actually done it before. I've streamed on Twitch before because I love playing video games. And, I mean, same kind of premise where, like, if I'm playing a video game or if I'm driving, like, that's a one-on-one, that's an alone activity. So, like, I don't mind people seeing me do it because it's not like I'm, like, doing anything. So, like, I don't know, doing anything naughty or anything. And I think it would add to the fun, but I don't know how that would work, you know? Like, I know people do it, but it's like the ones that do it, that play and stream and do all that, they do it like on their computer. And I just think that's like a lot of effort, you know? Like, I don't want to have to, like, connect it. I know it's kind of lazy, but like, I just want it to work. Like, I want it to automatically work. This is 2018. Like I should be able to fucking connect my Xbox to my phone or my Twitch account to my phone, and so that I can record video from my phone and it takes the gameplay from my Xbox or something. I mean, come on. They shouldn't make it that difficult. Because, like, if I use the Kinect camera, it just looks like shit. Like, it's like that little, and it's like, can't see it. I wonder if it's gonna pause it like this. Oops. So that's annoying. So in addition to having to do it on my phone, I can't fucking change apps or the fucking video will stop. So pissing me off. There's one person fucking up. Just me trying to not be so bored when I'm fucking going home. Like, I don't understand. People need to get a life. Get a life. If you don't want to watch it, don't. That's it. But let me. I mean, damn. There are some people that were watching it. I know at least one person did that wanted to watch it, and he said he'd watch it again. So at the very minimum, I'd have one fucking person. And you never know. I still haven't posted it to fucking Facebook because whenever I had it yesterday, I had the fucking claim to it. And this morning, I didn't want to post last night because I had to break it up into two. So I was just gonna do post this morning's to my Facebook, but it got fucking deleted. So like, what the fuck? It's fucking bullshit. Looks like it's foggy, but maybe it's a little better. I don't know. But anyways. So the reason why the video stopped was because a chiropractor, we had connected from a mutual friend that suggested him whenever I told him I was having back problems. Or actually I posted on Facebook and he suggested that I go to him. And whenever I did, it was really funny because whenever I went there, I was coming straight from work and I was in a lot of fucking pain, and so I was not thinking, and whenever I talked to the receptionist, she was like, hi. I was like, oh, hi, I'm Ricky. I have an appointment. And I was like, oh shit, well, I didn't mean to say Ricky, but like, I was coming from work, and that's what people at work call me, so that's just the first thing I fucking said. And I was like, okay, whatever, that's not a big deal. But then, when I filled out the paperwork, I put Dick, because, I mean, that's what I go by outside of work and, like, high school friends and family. Like, I go by Dick. That's what people call me. And that's how we connected on Facebook, because that's my Facebook name. But I guess I had said it so loud that they heard as well. And so even though we had connected on Facebook as Dick, and that's how I would think that he would know me, he was calling me Ricky too. And I was like, again, I was in pain, so I wasn't worried about it, and I was not about to correct him. But whenever I went on Wednesday, I was like, I'm definitely correcting him this time, because like, that's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. So whenever he told me, he's like, get down on, just lay down on your stomach, Ricky. And I was like, oh. So as I'm laying down, I said, oh, but actually it's Dick. Yeah, I didn't mean to say Ricky before. I was coming from work and I was out of it. Like, I remember like we connected on Facebook and you know me as Dick, so it's Dick. And he's like, oh, so you prefer Dick. And as soon as he said it, I like busted out laughing. And I was like, yes, on both accounts. And I thought that was fucking hilarious. So, since we're connected on Facebook, I posted it, telling the story. And it was funny. People laughed. I mean, it was hilarious. Like, it's just funny. And me being inappropriate at all times. That all happened yesterday, and it was all good until when I was making this video, he messaged me on Facebook, and he asked me if I could untag the place or delete the post, and I was like, oh shit. And he said he got in trouble by the owner. Oopsies. And I was like, which is really kind of stupid, because A, he didn't do anything wrong at all. Like, if anything, it would be my fault because I'm inappropriate and I said the inappropriate comment. He didn't say anything. He just, like, he was like, oh, oops, didn't mean to say that, but in my mouth, you know, kind of thing. But, like, he didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't your turn, crazy. But yeah, I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He had already untagged himself, and so I just untagged the workplace. Boom, done. Kind of silly, but you gotta do what you gotta do for your job. I understand that. That's why I have two names, so people don't fucking try to be looking for me, and I can just be myself. I can get my work done at work and be myself outside of work. You ain't gotta worry about it. If you're looking for Ricky Carter, sure the fuck will find him. He doesn't post shit about shit. He's just been sitting there ever since he graduated college. That profile is just chilling. Dick Carter, out living his best life. Being a crazy motherfucker, as always. It's crazy. Oh, I was just talking about this song yesterday. Dick, drummer chick, in a hummer chick. Beat the dick like a motherfucking drummer chick. See that hooded cat, look at that. I love a fucking hooded rat. That's a fact. You the motherfucking hooded girl. Hooded girl, you the hit it girl. Hot 100, hot 100, hot 100, hot 100. But anyways, that happened. But life as Dick is full of puns and inappropriate comments like that. I mean, there's so many puns to be made. I mean, there's Dick about penis. There's Dick about being an asshole. There's Dick me, the person. And it seems like there's always a fucking situation for Dick to come in. Exactly like that. And I love it. I love puns. Puns are fun. They're an educated person or intelligent person's joke. That's why I love Nicki Minaj, because she makes endless puns. Her and Lil Wayne. Love it. But yeah. I mean, that's been since 2.2 miles. It's been since high school. High school is whenever I started calling myself Dick. My first boyfriend's name was Ricky, and I was Ricky, of course, and we were the Rickies. But that got annoying real quick. So I just started calling myself Dick. I mean, why fucking not? And I loved it. Like, I loved it. I felt like a new person, because, like, whenever I came out, I lost all my friends. And my family kind of distanced themselves from me. And I might have distanced myself from them too, but I know my dad's side definitely distanced himself from me, and that was not my choosing at all. But even my mom's side, I kind of distanced myself, because I was just like dealing with shit, you know. It was pretty stressful. So I just started calling myself Dick, kind of reinvented myself. Stop, like, any kind of falsities. Just being more open and honest with people, because that's how I lost my friends, is just not being honest with them. So now I just don't lie, because there's no real point to it. I am who I am. You don't have to like it, and you don't have to deal with it. Actually, if you don't like it and you don't want to be around me, there's the door. We ain't gotta be friends, boo. We ain't gotta even be around each other. Life is too short to be around people that you don't like and you don't get along with, and they get on your nerves. Like, it's not about it. So, I am me, I am loud, and I am gay, and I am proud. I'm crazy, and I'm okay with that. So, if you ain't, bye! Because I am a nice person, and I care all about people. And if that's not what you want, if I'm not your cup of tea, then that is all right. I ain't changing for nobody. At all. I like myself. Finally. It's taken up until this point to like myself, but shit. It worked. We're all on our own little journeys of personal discovery and acceptance. I'm just glad it happened. Shit. In general. I don't care how long it takes. Because once you love yourself, anything's possible. If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen? Alright, got it. So anyways, so I already talked about the YouTube fucking strike. It's annoying. Nothing really exciting happened at work that I can think of. I mean, it's accounting, so it's just not an exciting job. But I'm good at it. Had 2 different, like, big issues. Actually, I guess, like, 3 big issues that all got solved today, but nobody really would even really be interested in it. But the long and the short of it is, India is crazy. The country and the invoicing practices and the currency is shit. Like, shit. Can't fucking... Nobody wants to convert their money over to INR because it's shit. But, anyways, so that got all fixed out and good. So, I am single. I am single and ready to fucking mingle. I said on the other video, like, recently single, but not really. We broke up officially in June, but we still hung around each other, and basically we're boyfriends, back together without the title, until August. And so it's been 3 months that I've been a single. Because, you know, there's grades of fucking single, evidently. But now I'm like single. Now, see, that's the maximum level of single. Because he has moved on. And I'm happy for him, but unhappy for me. Because I don't really want to move on, emotionally, at least. But I will. I'm a motherfucking survivor, bitches. I've been through it before. This is my 4th long-term relationship. First one was 4 years. Second one was 2.5. Third one was 3.5. Were they all 2.5? Fuck, I don't know. And then this one was almost 4 years. So 3.5. So I guess they're getting longer well, I guess not the first one. But I was young. Latched onto him like a motherfucking parasite. Well, that's a bad fucking analogy, but he was loyal to me like no one else had been up until that point. He was the best friend that I needed, and he was there for me when no one else was, so that's probably why it lasted so long. And we got along great. He's still one of my closest friends. He's married and happy, and that's fucking amazing. We were always just better friends, which sometimes happens. I mean, we were both really young, really fucking young, and life changes you, you know, especially because I wasn't out when we first dated. Came out while we were together in the beginning. Well, not the very beginning, because that was kind of difficult for him, but then eventually. And then it was difficult for me, dealing with all the backlash. And he was there for me. And then, of course, when you come out, you meet all kinds of gay people, and you're fresh meat, and learning more about yourself and what you like. And there's others that like the same things that you do. And you start going out to the club, and, you know, finding yourself, as everybody does, straight or gay. I'm not changing the music, because if it fucking does like it did earlier and it just stops, I'm gonna be pissed, because I ain't doing fucking 3 uploads for one day. Like, that's just not what's gonna happen. You know, this song is fucking ooh, and I gotta go one-on-one. So dating guys right now, I mean, it's always just, I'm just not a good dater. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, fuck. That's probably actually one of the problems, that I'm too honest, too upfront and honest, when I should probably dial it back. People don't like to hear that you like them. It fucking, it trips them out, I guess. I don't know. Even if, like, you're just, like, saying that you like each other, like, it's not like when you say that you like somebody that they gotta marry you or anything. It's not even that fucking serious. Especially because I ain't ready for that. I am not ready for a relationship right now. I'm not. But I do want to get to know people. I do. I mean, that's how you fucking get in a relationship eventually, is you meet people, you date, you figure out what you like about somebody or what you don't, whether you want to pursue it or not. But, like, I don't know. People are just fucking weird these days. Like, A, they don't want to express how they feel. B, they want to, it's more like, it's all very instant, you know, like, you message somebody on an app and they want to meet that day and they want to have sex that day, and, like, I'm just not geared that way. Like, I need to I like know a little bit about you. Like, can we hang out? Can we, like, talk? Can we, like, figure out, like get to know each other a little bit before all that happens? I mean, I'm not opposed to having sex. I mean, come on, I'm a grown-ass man, and, like, I can, and I'm single. Like, I mean, whatever. But the thing is, like, I'm not just out here having sex with everybody just to have fucking sex with everybody. And it feels like some people are definitely doing that. And good for them. That's cool. No fucking shame in your game. It's just not my thing. And it's kind of hard to even get past that, because people are misrepresenting themselves. Like, just be honest. Like, if that's all you want, then don't talk to me. Like, I am very upfront. That is not what I want. I don't want wham bam, thank you sir, and move on. Like, that's not who I am. Like, I want to be able to talk to you afterwards. At least, at the very minimum. Like, I would like to stay over, or for you to stay over whenever we do that, if we were to do that. Like, I just don't understand. A lot of things I don't understand, obviously. That's like my fucking phrase of this video, is I just don't understand. Like, I just try to rationalize things, and if it doesn't make sense, it ain't gonna make sense. And it's just one of those things that things definitely changed between 4 years ago when I was single and now. I mean, there was Grindr before. That's not a new thing. There was Scruff before. That's not a new thing. There was fucking Oh Boy. I don't remember. I had all of them. I don't think Tinder was a thing. I don't think Tinder was out yet. Maybe there, yeah, it was actually. Like, the only person I met off of Tinder was a fucking straight dude with a girlfriend. Well, I didn't know he had a girlfriend, but it ended up that he had a girlfriend. People are fucking weird. But anyway, the point was, it wasn't really like that before. That, I don't know. I felt like people were actually, like, warmed up to it more. Or maybe it was just because back in the day, whenever people were trying to be like that, they came out hot out the gate about it. You know, they would just say, hey, looking, or want to hook up, or whatever. And it was instant. Like, because I just turned it down. Like, no, I don't. No, I'm not interested in that. Blah, blah, blah. But these days, it's almost like people don't know what they want. Or they're like, it's become a thing to where this is the normal. Like, you just kind of bullshit, and then you have sex, and then that's it. Because usually you didn't have to bullshit before. Like, and now there's like no real way to fucking date. And it's so weird because my last boyfriend and I met off of Grindr. So it's obviously an option. Like, you can do it. But it's like the honesty is gone. It's just like everybody's bullshitting everybody. It just doesn't make any sense. Again, it doesn't make any sense. You put no hookups on your profile, or you put, like, that's not even a fucking option as what you're looking for, and people don't even read it. It's like they ignore it. Or people are just so used to people lying about that they can't even trust it. That's probably what it is, actually. And that makes sense why people like try to bullshit you and then end up, like, really honestly just wanting to have sex. Because nobody's fucking telling the truth anymore. Everybody's playing the fucking game. Which is ridiculous. We're fucking adults. I ain't about that life. I just am not. I'm just not. Like, let's just be honest about what we are wanting, and if it jives, then it does. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Boom, done. Because I know fucking one thing's for sure. I ain't doing nothing I don't want to. I'm too grown for that. You ain't guilt tripping me. You ain't pressuring me to do shit. Nope. I'll walk right out that door. It's just ridiculous. So all that backstory was because, like, I was talking to, and by talking, I literally mean talking, like, not actually, like, even hanging out or anything. So, like, 5 dudes at once, and this is, like, text. This is not, like, on Grindr. Like, it had progressed from prior Grindr, because I, like, actually thought all of them were pretty cool and wanted to get to know them. But then it got to a point to where, like, I was noticing that I was the one initiating all the conversations, and they weren't really, like, great conversations, like, no effort at all. And I'm like, what's the fucking point? Like, I was like, I'm just curious. If I just stop texting them first in the morning, are they gonna start texting me? I shouldn't have fucking tested them, because prove that fucking theory right. So I went from 5 to 1, and then I don't know what happened with the other one. We had plans for a week to hang out on Thanksgiving, which was already a stressful day for me because I'd asked my dad if I could join them for their Thanksgiving, wherever they may be. Because my mom's family had already done theirs the Sunday before. And he said that they're busy and they have plans, and it would be better in the new year. And I said, well, I just wanted to join y'all. Didn't get a response, so that was kind of fucking sucked. Sucks to put yourself out there and get rejected by your dad of all people. I wasn't asking for a lot. I just wanted to be welcome at their family fucking Thanksgiving. But anyways, so I was looking forward to it all week, and when it came down to it, the plans changed. Wasn't gonna be going out with all of his friends, which was cool, whatever. And he said he was, I could come over after he was done with his friend. And then he hasn't responded since. It was like I was waiting all day and kept on getting delayed, the plans delayed. Which kind of, more than anything, it sucked because my best friend group had a Friendsgiving on Thanksgiving, and I was so jealous because I really wanted to go, but I had already made plans with him, and I don't cancel plans. Like, that's just not my person. Like, unless it's like a random person. Like, if I've never met somebody and, like, one of my best friends needed me, of course I'd cancel plans, in which I did before. I was supposed to go on a date with a guy, and my best friend invited me to the Mavs game, so of course I canceled with him and went on to the Mavs game. But separate of that, like, I don't do that. I think it's rude to cancel one plan for another plan that's just better. That's rude. So the point of that was I was waiting for him because we had plans, and the plans kept on getting delayed, and then it was 9 o'clock, and then I just didn't hear anything from him after that. Like, he said he was gonna go shopping and would let me know pretty quick, and then he did it. So, and then even the next day, nothing. Even when I called him drunkenly 2 days late, 2 a.m., nothing, no response, and I didn't leave no voicemail because I ain't about that life. That's fucking evidence. And then nothing the next day, in the morning, whenever I apologized for what I did, and I just said that I wanted to understand what happened, because I still like him, but I just don't understand. How are you gonna ghost somebody like that? Even weirder is, like, he's still on my Snapchat, and he's still on my Grindr, so, like, if he hated me, or I did something really bad, which I don't know what I could have possibly done, because he could have canceled our plans at any moment if he really wanted to do something else, which is perfectly fine and cool. Not a big deal. But he didn't. He just left me hanging, like, waiting for somebody, like, for him. I just don't get that. It doesn't make any sense. And now there's no, like, see, it doesn't make any sense. There's my my phrase of the day. But yeah, he just ghosted me. So the one last person I was actually talking to ghosted me. Now I ain't got nobody. Except new ones, of course. But I mean, new ones since then, like, either don't respond, Which is, that's just the fucking thing these days. 2018 is all about ghosting people. Like, why even give people your fucking number if you ain't gonna text back? Like, at least just like, be like, oh no, I don't want to, we'll just keep it on the chat or something, whatever. Like, wouldn't that be simpler? Then you don't have to worry about all these randos texting you. I don't know. That would be, I mean, I don't give my number out unless I'm actually, like, interested in talking to them. I mean, that's kind of what that means to me. But I guess that's not how everybody thinks. But anyways, so, yeah, so either ghost me or, like, this one was really nice. But, like, it made me feel weird, like, if you don't, like, show some kind of affection, then I'm like, oh, did you just want to be friends? Like, that's cool. I love friends. I mean, I love making friends. And see, that's my whole thing, like, in general, with Grindr or Scruff or well, not on Facebook, because I don't like making friends on Facebook, because that's for me, that's like MySpace with MySpace. My place for me and all my friends, like, that I actually know. I don't want it to be bogged down with randos or people that I really don't know or whatever. But that's my thing about Scruff and Grindr, is that, like, I will respond to every single person, every single one, with the exception, I ain't responding to no fucking dick pics. If you sending me a dick pic or an ass pic without saying hi, hey, what's up, I'm not responding. Because that's, I mean, it's a, what is it? Non-starter, I don't know. I think it's a non-starter. But anyways, it's not going anywhere. Because, A, you didn't read my fucking profile. I'm not about hookups, so if that's really what you're interested in, no, I'm not. So, moving along. So, I just don't like ignoring people. I don't like to be ignored, and I would not like to do that upon anybody else. Like, and I've had this conversation with lots and lots and lots of people, and I get the opposing opinion. I really do understand. It does take more effort to respond to people if you really aren't interested. I get that. I do. I really honestly do. And for those people that just don't have the time or the energy to tell people I'm not interested, I understand. I really honestly do. I do. But on the other side, I don't get it when it comes to, like, actually dating somebody. Like, that's when the point I'm like, you're just being a weak ass bitch at that point. Like, you're a coward. You're scared to just say exactly what's going on in your head. Like, oh, sorry, I just didn't feel that connection, but we can be friends. Is that so fucking hard? Is it? No, it is not. And it's an adult thing to do. Don't lead people on or ignore them. That's rude. And then people will say, I don't owe them anything. Okay, I get that. But in a way you kind of do, because we're all humans, we're all people. You got to put yourself in the other person's shoes. You do kind of owe them. If you went on a date, give them the slightest bit of respect and tell them, sorry, I found somebody else, or I'm not interested in dating seriously right now. Like, just be an adult. And it's like, that has gone completely to the wayside. It's like everybody just ghosts everybody. Like, that's the new normal. And that is just not okay with me at all. Like, that's the worst thing you can do to me, is ghost me. Because then I'm like, what did I do? What's wrong with me? What did I say? And a lot of the times, it's not even really about you. It's about them. They found somebody, or they don't have time. I mean, I understand that. I'm an adult. I get that. But people just don't take the slightest bit of effort to try to, close it fully. Like before they move on or whatever. I just don't get it. I don't. I guess I never will. Because people ain't changing. I know I'm the small minority. And like always, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with being a nice guy. When it comes down to it. Close this bullshit. Did it close? Is it still going? Alright, I think that worked. I had to pick up my pills. Had my renewal for my Adderall, which I need every single morning. Need it. I'm not one of those fiends that like it. I went 26 years without anything, because I'm very smart. I just am. I've always been very smart. I've always been honors classes, and I've actually tested to get into Mensa, and I was 1% away. I tested in the top 3% of all people that's ever taken the Mensa test, but they only take the top 2%. So I'm very smart, but I guess not smart enough for Mensa. Whatever. But anyways, so being smart, I thought that my ADHD was part of it, which it actually is. I've read that people with ADHD usually have a higher intelligence, just in general. But regardless, that wasn't a problem. I was managing my ADHD just like anybody that doesn't have it. But it came a point in college that when I was at TCU, in order to keep my grants, I had to take a full load. So I had to take 12 hours a week. But I also had to work because I owned a house, had my mortgage and bills, and nobody else was going to support me. So I was working 40 hours a week, and I was just there were on Wednesdays I would go to work. Well, every single day I went to work at 7 a.m. And every single day I would leave work at 7 p.m. And then on Wednesdays I would leave school at 10. And then in between then I would go to school like 3 to 5 or something like that. But anyways, however, to make the fucking 12 hours a week that I needed. I did that for a year, and then I had to choose between work and school, and I chose school and had to sell my house. But anyways, back to the ADHD thing, which you can obviously tell that it's kicking in right now because I haven't taken my pill. I usually take only my morning ones so that I can sleep better. If I do take my second one, I usually take a happy. But anyways, so so since I was doing so much, I was working a lot and going to school a lot, that I had it to where when I was at school, I was worried about work, and when I was at work, I was worried about school, which is, I guess, normal for most people that do both, which I always did both, actually. I put myself through college, so, but generally before TCU, it was, I would take night classes. So I just worked 8 to 5 and then go to school until 8, and that was not a big deal. But TCU doesn't have a lot of night classes. But back to the thing is, whenever I was in class, I was having a problem hearing the professor. So I thought my hearing was going down, like legit. Like it was very worrisome. I mean, both my grandparents had hearing aids, so I was like, maybe I'm losing my hearing early. Got them tested by my doctor, and they were perfect. Hearing is fine, nothing wrong with them. But then I was like, okay, well then what the fuck's wrong with me? So I started Googling, and in extreme cases of ADHD, your brain is so distracted by things that you can't focus your hearing. And that is what it was. Without even knowing, I was getting so distracted by the shuffling of the papers, or the shuffling of the feet, or the background music, or just like shuffle and buffle, whatever. People moving around in class that when it came to actually hearing the professor talk, I couldn't. It was the weirdest thing. It was like I could see his mouth move, but I could not hear him. Oh, did that fall? Yeah. So I got the name of a psychiatrist from my sister-in-law that prescribes it. I went and I scored 10 out of 10. And they're like, how did you never know that you had ADHD? And I was like, well, I kind of thought it, honestly. I mean, it wasn't a thing whenever I was in elementary. I think Ritalin was a thing. Like, I don't know when it came out, but I don't feel like it was. And if it was, it's like I felt like it was like a rich kid's thing. Like, we didn't go to psychiatrists. We didn't have money for that. So, that was the other thing. Like, I mean, I just didn't think that we could afford it even if I did have it. So, I never asked about it. And then when I got too old, I mean, I had lived my whole life without it. So I was like, I mean, why start now? Never had a reason to until I thought my hearing was going out. So, now I take it and I love it. I tell everybody it's like a Dick 2.0. Like, I was awesome at my job before, but now I'm motherfucking awesome. Like, I can actually finish it. Like, I don't get distracted. Like, I would finish my shit and meet my deadlines. Always. I mean, dead. But it took a while to get there because if something new popped up, I would have to tackle that right this second. Because it would distract me. And that was the thing with everything. Like, phone call wouldn't go back to what I was doing. Email wouldn't go back to what I was doing. I am peeing, whatever. I'd forget to go back to what I was doing until like halfway through the day, or maybe by the end of the day, and I'm like, oh fuck, I never finished that. So it was continually going back and forth, late, and having to stay late to finish it because of that. But now I can do it. I can focus on one thing, focus everything out, and be great. But I'm home, so it's been fun. I guess I gotta upload this one too, because that bitch has blocked me from going live. But anyways, bye!